Hey, Larry Andrews here. So I'm making this video because there's a guy on Facebook talking about if you think a 300cc or 600cc motorcycle isn't fast enough to have fun on, then you're not riding properly, or something to that effect. And my answer was, well, if all you care about is having fun on a motorcycle while riding, get some really good life insurance because, if all you care about is having fun, then get life insurance because that's what's going to happen. You're going to need it. To which I got a whole bunch of responses. What's wrong with you, man? If it's not fun, why do it? Why else would you ride if it isn't for fun? Oh, boy, you probably suck riding. You don't have any skills because that way you don't think it's fun. I started riding motorcycles because I was almost killed by a drunk driver. I was in a fully loaded, full ton work van, and I got rear ended at 120 miles an hour. It was bad. And the reason I started riding motorcycles after that is because of the hell I went through at the hands of our legal system, me being the victim, and our so called healthcare system, which sucks. Healthcare system in this country is utter fucking garbage. So that's why I started riding motorcycles, because I swear, if if I ever get rear-ended like that again or a drunk driver hits me, they better kill me. Because if they don't and I get up, they're going to have the problem. That's why I ride. Now, that being said, that's why I started riding. Also, living in California, living in Los Angeles, we're allowed to lane split. I can get anywhere in LA, LA County, LA City, OC, Santa Barbara, wherever, in half the time or less than what it takes in a car because we're allowed to lane split. Lane splitting is legal. So there's that as well. Now, me being me, when I first started riding motorcycles, I'm like, I have to be good at this because I don't do anything. I'm all in. I go to 11. I don't do anything halfway. So I spent a lot of time basically learning the theories, learning the physics, learning the science behind riding before I even got on a motorcycle. And then once I got the bike, I rode it forever. I went up and down PCH. I went up and down. I rode all the way up the coast to San Francisco, across the Golden Gate Bridge, back down again. I would go out on the weekends up into the Angeles Crest and ride, practice as much as possible, get as much road time as possible. And I also saw a lot of you guys. Hey, dude, let's carve the canyons, man. Let's drag our knees. Let's go have fun. Getting scraped off the side of the road, getting scraped off the sheer cliffs because you went too wide or you were just going too fast, having fun, and meat crayoned yourself to death. I can't tell you how many times I had to stop and wait while the helicopter landed with a broom and a dustpan and then took off with whatever was left of whatever idiot was out having fun in the canyons, man. So when I hear people talk about having fun riding motorcycles, I keep that in my head too. Also, almost 20 years in LA. So don't talk to me about skills. Almost 20 years in Los Angeles traffic, splitting lanes on the freeways, going to work, using my motorcycle for basic transportation, not having to sit in traffic, but 20 years, how's that for skill? I would put what you people call skill. I would put my skill against any one of you I've taught safety. I've done a lot of stuff motorcycle wise. And none of it was to have fun, dude. Sure. Is riding enjoyable? Yes. Do I like it way better than riding in a car? Yes. Do I ride motorcycles for fun? No. That's not the fun part. The fun part is leaving, oh, I don't know, Tarzana on a Friday afternoon at 4:30 and having to be to a audition down in Santa Monica by 5:15 and being able to make it. That's the fun part. Not having to sit in traffic and being able to get to my destination, do what I have to do. That's the fun part. Okay. Getting on a motorcycle and having fun? No. Did I go on rides? Yes. To raise money for stuff. It was always for charity riding. Raising money for a good cause, I would do that. Um, I would go to rallies if there was a reason. I would go to the big motorcycle shows. A lot of times I was asked to be there, so I would go. I had a couple of different certain types of motorcycles, and I was asked to show them occasionally, so I would do that. That was fun, but again, that's not the main driving force behind me riding motorcycles. Is not fun, dude. No, I don't do anything for fun per se. Probably because of the way I was brought up. In a certain era, a certain religious background forbid anything being done specifically because it was enjoyable. So when you're 5, 6, even 4, and you tell your parents, hey, let's do this, it'll be fun. Jesus Christ wasn't having fun when he got crucified for you. What makes you think you're better than Jesus Christ? What are you talking about having fun? Get to work. Do something useful. So you get that crammed into your head every day of your life for years and years and years and years. It's kind of hard to get away from. So I mean, I every time somebody talks about, hey, let's go have some fun, my initial reaction is that, and then I have to fight it. But in general, riding motorcycles for fun to me is frivolous and a dangerous thing to be doing. Why are you doing something inherently dangerous for fun? I don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't. Or it's the philosophy of Nietzsche. Nietzsche believed full on that, there's no good deeds. There's no evil deeds. There are only deeds. People do things to maximize their own self-interest, and if there's a good deed that comes out of it as a byproduct, there you go. If there's an evil thing that comes out of it as a byproduct, there you go. But my maximizing my self-interest involved motorcycles because I could get places and do things that I couldn't do with cars faster and easier. So as a byproduct of maximizing my own self-interest, it was more enjoyable. It's more enjoyable to me than being sitting in a car. So there's that. So if any of that makes any sense, great. And if you want to come at me with, dude, something's wrong with you, okay, that's fine. But I think something's wrong with you if all you're interested in is having fun and getting on a machine and going way too fast, stunting, putting other people's lives at risk. And oh yeah, all you people that meat crayon yourselves in the canyons, do you have families? Do you have families that count on you? Do you have jobs that you should be going to tomorrow that you can't now because, oh, I don't know, you lost half your leg because you went too fast having fun? Now you can't work, and now maybe your kids got a problem now because you were having fun instead of thinking about them. So there's also that. It just doesn't add up to me. But anyway, I had to answer that. And I guess this was a really long video. I didn't want it to be this long, but hey, there you go. Why I ride bikes? That's why. And I'm really good at it.